This is a tutorial on how to cut your own strips of wood for use in building model structures. This is a relatively simple process, but you do need a few tools. First, you need some surface to cut on. Since I'm using my desk, I also have a cutting board to protect my desk. You will need a straight edge, a ruler, and an X-Acto knife and C-clamps. Your ruler needs to have at least one edge with no extra material past the measuring marks. I'd also recommend getting a ruler that measures to at least 1/32 of an inch. At this point, I have to insert a disclaimer. I am not responsible for any injury caused by anyone using this technique, and I do recommend that adult supervision be used at all times. Be careful. Okay, to begin, place the sheet of wood on the cutting surface, and then place the straight edge on top of that. Now you're going to place your C-clamps on either end of the straight edge, but don't tighten them yet. Take your ruler and measure one end of the sheet of wood to how wide you want to cut this strip of wood. Lightly tighten that clamp. Now go and measure the other side, and this time firmly tighten the clamp down. Now you need to go back to the original side and remeasure just to make sure that nothing slipped and it's all good. Alright, tighten that clamp down firmly now. Now take out your X-Acto knife and make a light cut along the straight edge. Give extra care to keep the blade firmly against the straight edge for this first cut. This first cut is a guide cut. You don't have to push hard. Now make additional cuts until you have cut all the way through the sheet of wood. For this sheet of wood, which was 1/32 of an inch thick, I only had to make 2 cuts and I had cut all the way through. Thicker sheets will need more, and since this is a basswood sheet, it'll need more than a balsa sheet. Sometimes the first strip you cut from a sheet of wood is not perfectly straight, so the first strip may need to be scrapped. But with practice, you will be able to make very fine cuts and get better quality than you can buy at the store.